Today is a very pious night, a night which is having and holding bounties of blessings. It's mentioned in the Holy Quran about the importance of this night, that this night Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had made the journey possible for his beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to travel from down to earth to Jerusalem, from Makkah al-Mukarramah until Jerusalem, and from Jerusalem until up on the skies. And after up on the skies, there is a special place where beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went and visited. And from that he returned back. And the most important in all this journey and all the things which happen in the journey is that the time was stopped by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Time was stopped, and in a blink of an eye, beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he traveled from Makkah al-Mukarramah up until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is mentioned in the Holy Quran, in the verse of the 15th chapter, where Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioned. Rabbul Alameen Jalla Jalaluhu wa Manawaluhu Shah farma raha hai, Subhanalladhi asra bi abdihi laylan min al-Masjid al-Haram ila al-Masjid al-Aqsa. Allah Rabbul Pak hai wo Zat, Allah Rabbul Alameen अपने हबीब सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को रात की तारीकी में फर्श ज़मीन से अपने पास ऊपर बुलाया और हुजूर नूर सय्यदुल आलमीन सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम मक्का मुकर्रमा से मस्जिद अक्सा तक का सफर फरमाया. This journey started from Makkah al-Mukarramah until Masjid al-Aqsa. Over there, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to show upon the all other prophets and messengers that your leader has arrived, and whoever you are, you came before him, but he is Sayyidul Anbiya, he is Imamul Anbiya. And then he led a namaz, and Imamat was honored to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam at that moment. The journey did not finish over there. When everything finished in Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem, the journey again started. Jibreel, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam accompanied Jibreel with him. This is the will of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The people who say that Jibreel accompanied Rasulullah, no, we say that Rasulullah accompanied Jibreel. Subhanallah. Huzoor Nur sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from there, after Masjid al-Aqsa, went up the skies. He met on every sky, he met his brother Prophet, Sayyidina Ibrahim, Sayyidina Isa, Sayyidina Musa, of different Anbiya, all 7 skies, they were present over there. Then he met all of them. And after that, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam still continued the journey. He went up to the skies, and from Qaba Qawsayn From the seven skies, Saat Asman, Qaba Qawsayn, or Sidratul Muntaha, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam reached at Sidratul Muntaha. And over there, Jibreel, who was accompanying Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, said, Ya Rasulullah, now I cannot accompany you ahead than this point. This point is the last point for me, Sidratul Muntaha, and I have to return from here. So what we get to know, the point where the status of Jibreel, the leader of all the angels created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the point of status of Jibreel, where it finishes, the status of Rasulullah starts from over there. Rasulullah, जहाँ पे जिब्राइल का मकाम खत्म होता है, वहाँ रसूलुल्लाह का मकाम शुरू होता है.
सुभानअल्लाह. मेहराजुन नबी.
जिंदाबाद. हुजूर पर नूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. Then after that, this incident of Mehraj, which is known as Asra and Mehraj, it is described in the Holy Quran in two different phrases. The half journey until Masjid Aqsa is in the 15th chapter. I recited the verses of the Holy Quran in front of you. Those steps which he took from Makkah al-Mukarramah until Masjid al-Aqsa. This is in the 15th chapter. And the story after Masjid al-Aqsa about the Mehraj, Asra, is explained in the 15th chapter. And Mehraj is in the 27th chapter. Mehraj Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Surah An-Najm, 27th chapter. Allah Rabbul Alameen explains this journey from Masjid al-Aqsa, Jerusalem, until up the sky. And even Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the verses of Surah An-Najm, explains the upcoming of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam after Sidratul Muntaha. What had happened over there? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he came there. After Sidratul Muntaha, he was there. And what had happened, this Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains to us in the Holy Quran. 27th chapter, Surah An-Najm. Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this verse of the Holy Quran says what had happened. Rabbul Alameen Jalla Jalaluhu wa Manawanu irshad farma raha hai. وَالنَّجْمِ إِذَا هَوَى مَا ضَلَّ صَاحِبُكُمْ وَمَا غَوَى وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَى عَلَّمَهُ شَدِيدُ الْقُوَى ذُو مَرَّةٍ فَاسْتَوَى وَهُوَ بِالْأُفُقِ الْأَعْلَى ثُمَّ دَنَا فَتَدَلَّى فَكَانَ قَابَ قَوْسَيْنِ أَوْ أَدْنَى فَأَوْحَى إِلَى عَبْدِهِ مَا أَوْحَى مَا كَذَبَ الْفُؤَادُ مَا رَأَى أَفَتُمَارُونَهُ عَلَى مَا يَرَى وَلَقَدْ رَآهُ نَزْلَةً أُخْرَى عند سدرة المنتهى. سدرة المنتهى ثم دنا فتدلى. Whatever beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says is what Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told him to say. وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى. And what Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honored him, it was Sidratul Muntaha. After Sidratul Muntaha, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam went ahead, Allah Rabbul Alameen had shown him Jannah, indaha Jannatul Ma'wa. And ma zagha al-basaru wa ma tagha. Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam whatever about his creation. So all the secrets were being disclosed upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam about the creations. And Rasul Purur Sayyid al-Alameen sallallahu alayhi wa sallam at that night was shown the hell, was shown the heaven, was shown the previous ummah, was shown the present ummah, was shown the future ummah. And Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed upon all the rewards of the good deeds and all the punishments of the wrongdoings. This was all showed to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on that night. And when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he finished all the journey, and when he was returning back, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him. Why this night is so much prestigious? Because this present granted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, salat, namaz. Namaz is so prestigious, which has made this night prestigious. Because of the present. Laylatul, it is mentioned Laylatul Mehraj. Allah Rabbul Alameen made this occasion to grant the present of salat. And you know, they were granted 50 salat. But there was an incident which happened in the lifetime of Moses. Sayyidina Musa Kalimullah desired to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah Rabbul Alameen had told him that you cannot look at my nur. If you look at the mountain, if you can. So when he tried to look at the mountain, he fainted. Then after that, he could not. To look at the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Rasulullah was granted 50 salah. And 9 times when he was coming down, going up, and every time the fiber reduced, Musa alayhi salatu wassalam was looking at the nur of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the nur of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So this precious present salat is holding all the qualities of Mehraj, as mentioned by Rasulullah, as-salatu Mehraj al-mu'mineen. This is the gift of Mehraj. This is the gift of Mehraj. The value of it is that as-salatu Mehraj al-mu'mineen. For the mu'mineen, salat is the Mehraj. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam emphasized his ummah to be punctual about salat. So this salat, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was returning, he accompanied Jibreel again. So he said to Jibreel, who will believe that I saw Jannah and I saw Jahannam? And who will accept what would happen? Jibreel said, even if no one believe you or witness your Mehraj, Abu Bakr Siddique radiallahu anhu will witness and will accept your Mehraj, Ya Rasulullah. To witness the Mehraj of Rasulullah, Abu Bakr became son of Abu Quhafa, Abu Bakr, he became Siddiq. And when the non-believers, they argued with Rasulullah, Abu Jahl, Abu Lahab, they argued, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought Masjid Aqsa in front of them and in front of Rasulullah, and Rasulullah was telling So many windows are there, so many doors are there. This is the way, everything, this is the outlook and inner look of Masjid Aqsa. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had this Mehraj. But those non-believers, they did not want to accept the truth of Rasulullah, so they argued. They said there is a big tribe, Qafila, coming from such and such a place. And Rasulullah said it will reach until the sunset. They said impossible. It will take so much and so much time. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it will reach until the sunset. And that's what happened. Those people, they were coming with their trade tanks and trade equipments. And when in the way, they were reached, Allah Rabbul Alameen, there was some time, Allah Ta'ala stopped the sun to rise, to set. And then when it reached inside one person, the sun was about to set. One person said among the non-believers that those people are coming. They reached on time, and this was the biggest smash on the face of the non-believers when they reached over there. So this Mehraj is a very valuable and precious night. On this night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala becomes very, very kind on the ummah of beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is the night. There is a verse. Mang lo, chashme tar mang lo. Mang lo, chashme tar mang lo. Dard dil aur husne nazar mang lo. Kamli wale ki nagri mein ghar mang lo. Maangne ka maza aaj ki raat hai. If they would have not been this night, we would have not got this precious present of Salah. Blessed night in which Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showering blessings upon the ummah of His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ask dua from Allah, for forgiveness from Allah. Ask long life from Allah, good health from Allah. Ask safety from Allah. Ask all your humble du'as from Allah. Allah wa ta'ala will accept. And the reason why this night is very much valuable in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that this present of Salat is among the pillars of Islam. It is Imaduddin. If we are Muslim, we have to perform Salat. It is the nutrition of our hearts, of our soul, of our mind, and it is the solution of all the problems. When you say your Salat, you get the solution for all your problems. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has made this night a historical night which points out and gives us indication. This special night organized by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the journey of His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and every occasion was witnessed over there in this occasion. Allah Rabbul Alameen made it historical. Why? Because the present is very precious. It is not a normal present. It is not a normal present. It is a very, very precious present. As-salat. Hafizu ala-salawati was-salat al-wusta. Allah Rabbul Alameen has mentioned in the Quran. And in the salat kanat al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. All salat is on time, so perform your salat. أول ما يحاسب يوم القيامة الصلاة فإن صلحت صلحت سائر أعماله وإن فسدت فسدت سائر أعماله. First thing counted, first will be counted on the day of judgment. It will be salat. If salat is okay, everything is okay. If salat is not, then other things are also done. So, my dear brothers, my dear Muslim brothers, my dear Muslim sisters, my dear Muslim friends, my dear Muslim children, please understand the value of Mehraj. Try to understand the value of this Mehraj and this prestigious night, and promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you will be inshallah punctual about your salat at all the times. Salat is your weapon, and it is the source to protect you. Allah Rabbul Alameen, it is the source to make Allah happy. Salat will give you the dimensions and the feeling and anticipation for the love of his beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Please, those people who are not performing salat, please wake up. Tonight, promise to Allah, you have to perform salat. Salat, like for the food, nutrition, for the health, to live a life, you need food, nutrition to keep your heart alive. You need the nutrition of salat. And please promise to Allah that you will be very much careful about your salat. May Allah Ta'ala make us all understand the value of Mehraj, the importance of Mehraj. Every year there is a Mehraj program to remind all of us that what is the value of Mehraj, what is the value of the present of Mehraj. The present salat reminds us of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the best capability to perform salat. And Allah Rabbul Alameen accept our humble du'as. Make the construction of Masjid Noor-Ul Haram possible as soon as possible for all of us, Ya Rabbal Alameen.